10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Hello everybody, welcome to the Grand Akeem channel. We're back doing German football live streams. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get the spiel done at the jump. Players already on the pitch. Leipzig here circling up, strategizing. But if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. Smash the like button as well. Follow me on the social media. Perfect timing. Bottom of your screen there, the ticker. Accurate Akeem is the Twitter. Accurate_Akeem is my Insta and Tickety Talk. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation, all of those links are in the video description. Right, German Super Cup, Bayern and RB Leipzig. We'll get to starting lineups here shortly. Gotta make sure I get my clock ready. I just got it pulled up. Get your score predictions in the chat, everybody. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. And we're underway. Live from Allianz Arena. Is it Allianz Arena? I think it is. In Munich. There we go. Clock is perfectly synced, so use that to sync the stream with what you're watching on the TV. But yes, my score prediction for today. This is essentially like a preseason game, honestly. Well, we gotta fix that. Actually, no, we can keep it like that. Top stats. Let's keep it like that. FOTMob, we'll keep it like that. Because normally I would just show the lineups there, but that worked out perfectly. Well, let's do that. So yeah, it's basically like a preseason game. I'm expecting it to be kind of a goal fest. Lots of... It's going to be mostly offense, I think. Not a whole lot of defense going on. I'm going to go for a... I'll go 4-3 Bayern. I know Leipzig has had Bayern's number the past season, but I think, you know, they're at home. They're going to get it done today. But here comes Leipzig. Oh! Bit of a crap shot. But Ulreich makes the save. Let's get to starting lineups here so I can familiarize myself with the goalkeepers. We've got lots of new players for both teams. Let's do... Yes, I got it pulled up. Here we go. It's a bit clunky because it's the first Watchalong of the season, so bear with me, everybody. There we go. Right, lineups for RB Leipzig, the visitors. We got Blaswich in net. They're in a 4-2-2-2 formation. Backline of Rom, Orban, Zimakon, Henrik. Sorry if I butcher any of these names. Schlager, Seawald, Olmo, Simons. And then up top we got Openda, and then of course Timo Werner. For the home team, Bayern Munich, rocking the awesome, we'll talk about this later, because I'm a big jersey fanatic, the awesome throwback jerseys for Bayern. I love them. We got Ulreich in net, your back line of Pavard, De Ligt, Opakamo, Alphonso Davies. I love my boy Fonzie. Kimmich, Lima. By the way, Konrad Lima played for Leipzig last season. Oh, it's in! Danny Olmo gets Leipzig on the board. 3 minutes into the game. Unreal scenes right now. Thomas Tuchel pissed off, as he should be. Just a basic set piece, and I think it bounced. It was bouncing around. Yeah, I mean... Just bounced around and Olmo picked it up. Wow, I was not expecting that to be that happen that quickly. Go. Yeah, Tuchel's pissed off. I'd be the same way, Thomas. I'd feel the same way. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks better. We'll do that. There we go. Well, we were talking about Bayern's lineup here. I can pull that back up again. So Kimmich, Lima, Sane, Musiala, who scored the awesome goal last season to basically knock Dortmund out for winning the title. Serge Gnabry, and then Tell up top. And we'll get into the new signings and all that in a little bit here, but what a start for Leipzig. What I forgot to do, I forgot to put a poll in the chat. Let me put a poll in the chat. Good shot of Harry Kane there, the big signing this summer. I think that's a perfect move for Bayern, because ever since Lewandowski left, they really haven't had like a pure like goal scorer striker. And you kind of saw that last season how they just had a real tough time being consistent in scoring goals. So I think adding Harry Kane will for sure fix that issue. But here we go. Let's get the poll in the chat. Who do you think will win? Do you think will win? Bayern Munich, RB Leipzig. And there can be no draws, everybody. We go to penalties. I'm assuming there's extra time and then it'll go to penalties. There you go. I just put a poll in the chat so you guys can vote on who you think is going to win. Yeah, I said 4-3 Bayern. We'll see what happens. So to kind of preview this game, I got a bunch of notes on the trusty iPad like we did last season. Don't you worry. There we go. We got a foul on Bayern, I think. There we go. Bayern Munich, head coach by Thomas Tuchel, of course. This is their 12th consecutive appearance in the Super Cup, because the Super Cup is between whoever won the Bundesliga and whoever won the DFB Pokal, which is like, basically it's like whoever won the Premier League and whoever won the FA Cup, if you jive with that. Cleared away. Leipzig all over Bayern here early on. But yeah, I bet Bayern, once they kind of, once we get past the first like 10-15 minutes, they'll probably grow into the game more. It's my prediction. But yes, it's their 12th consecutive appearance in the Super Cup. The transfers, here we go. So they've transferred in Harry Kane from Tottenham, of course. Kim Min-jae, I think I'm saying that right, from Napoli. Conrad Lima from, of course, RB Leipzig. And then Rafael Guerreiro from Dortmund. That's going to be very weird for me, because I've only known Rafael Guerreiro in a Dortmund jersey, so that's going to be very, very weird for me to watch. And then they transferred out Lucas Hernandez, Sadio Mane, Jan Sommer, and Marcel Sabitzer. And this is a really, really big season for Bayern, because last season they scraped their way basically to win the title. You could almost say Borussia Dortmund handed Bayern the title. I think you could easily say that, because on the last day all Dortmund had to do was get a draw, right? And all they had to do was win, and they won the title. So yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a very big season for Bayern. You basically want to prove to everyone, and Thomas Tuchel as well, who really had a bad run of form as coach when he stepped in mid-season. Really, really want to prove. Everyone wants to prove to the world that Bayern is still, the powerhouse in Germany. That last season was just a fluke. They're going to be dominant this year, and yeah, that's basically what they're trying to do this season. It's like the redemption tour for Bayern this in the 2023-24 season. Not looking good so far. Not looking good so far. But we're only 10 minutes in. What a ball! Gnabry! Save! Save by Blaswich. Great ball by Kimmich to find Gnabry. Oh, I think he was on. It was close. That's why I love Joshua Kimmich. His vision is just so good. Such good vision. But yeah, that's basically Bayern's kind of season outlook, It's just prove that last season was a fluke, and they have to be dominant this year. They have to win the Bundesliga convincingly. You got to make a deep run in Champions League. Ideally win it, of course, but that's a very difficult tournament to win. DFB Pokal, I think that'd be great to win, but I don't know if that's like top of the list for Bayern to win this year. That'd be cool if they won it. Get the treble. Like Man City. But my player to watch in this game specifically, and I guess overall in the season, is Jamal Musiala, who scored that, as I mentioned, the golden goal in the 89th minute against Köln to basically win the Bundesliga. So Musiala today, he's playing his preferred number 10 position. He has 3 goals and 2 assists in 7 meetings against Leipzig. So he performs excellent against Leipzig. So I'm looking for him today to get some goals. Also Serge Gnabry, who had the best chance for Bayern so far. I'm liking the hair for Serge Gnabry. He dyed it like blonde. I'm not sure if I could pull that off. Probably not. I probably would look like a freak if I had blonde hair. Blonde hair, black eyebrows, black mustache. I'd have to make it all blonde. Wouldn't look good. And yes, the revenge tour. So Leipzig last season, when they played at Red Bull Arena, got a 1-1 draw against Bayern. And then, of course, we did the live watch-along when Bayern and Leipzig played. I think it was the second to last day of the season. And Leipzig beat Bayern 3-1. And that we all thought, including me, that was it for Bayern. They're not winning the title. Dortmund's going to do it. We thought that was the final nail in the coffin, but no. Dortmund was like, you know what, Bayern? Let's wrap this gift up. Let's wrap the Bundesliga trophy up, and we'll send it to Munich, and you guys can keep it, because we're too nice in Dortmund. Basically. So yes, Bayern looking for that dub today, looking for the dub. They've won the Super Cup 10 times, which I believe is a record. And they could win the Super Cup for a 4th consecutive year, which has never been done before. So looking to make history today is Bayern Munich. But here comes Bayern. They got numbers. Goes for Gnabry. Good D by Leipzig, but Gnabry still has it in the box. Oh, Musiala couldn't handle it. Oh, what a tackle. That's got to be a yellow. Dani Olmo just got absolutely crunched in the midfield. And Pavard's going to pick up the yellow. That's a nasty tackle. Didn't even get the ball. That was all legs. And the all-time record of Bayern against Leipzig is 10 wins, 5 draws, and 2 losses. There you go. Do we like the stats from FOTMob? I've never used FOTMob for the stats before, and it's nice. I like it. And I should mention this. I should have mentioned this at the start, honestly. I coined myself, if you go to my Twitter page in my bio, I coined myself the Bundesliga enthusiast. I got into watching Bundesliga during lockdown, and because they were the first league to come back. And I don't know, I kept watching it. I just got hooked. I watched Dortmund when they had Haaland and Sancho and all those guys, and it was really fun to watch. And then I got hooked, kept watching next season, and then the next season. And then this past season, I was like debating whether or not should I do streams for it, should I not? And I'm glad I did, because like soccer I'm not an expert in soccer at all, as you could probably tell, just a fan. But I'm glad I've done it. It's the most fun I've had on YouTube doing streams and whatnot. So hopefully you like it at home. Here comes Bayern, saved by Blaswich. Bit of a crap shot too. I mean, it was shot right at him, but this is better from Bayern. Marco Reus, get back. Fuming at the ref. We got a player down for Leipzig. Upamecano got the hands up on that Leipzig player there. But excellent play by Gnabry. And yeah, it's a bit of a crap shot, so you gotta place that better. But yeah, this is gonna be a goal fest today, everybody. This will be an absolute goal fest, I feel like. I have an interesting stat on that, by the way. We'll get to that later. Let's set up Leipzig season. We talked about Bayern a little bit. Leipzig season here. Head coach Marco Reus, of course. Let me get rid of this. I can't see my live chat anymore. Let's get rid of this. Am I able to get rid of it? Blaswich is going to get it here. That doesn't help me. We're going to have to do it this way with the live chat. There we go. Now I can see it. Yeah, we'll do that. Yes. Cross just over Gnabry's head. Be a throw in for Bayern here. Good to see Fonzie. I don't think I've ever done a watch-along where Fonzie's been playing. Probably my favorite player easily my favorite player on Bayern. Loved him when he played for the White Caps in MLS when he was like 15. Tore up MLS. Here's Davies in the box. Gotta be a corner, ref. It will be a corner. Excellent job by Fonzie. We'll get back to covering Leipzig here. We gotta watch this corner kick. Yeah, Alfonso is like the road runner. I think him and Adeyemi are probably like the fastest guys in the Bundesliga. Here we go, Kimmich to take the corner. Got to reset the ball. Whips it across, and Blaswich is gonna grab it. Those are always such like blue ball moments when your team has a corner kick and the guy whips in the shittiest corner you've ever seen. And you're like, damn it. Such a blue ball moment. But everyone's shaking off the rust. Everyone's shaking off the rust. But let's get back to Leipzig. So Leipzig head coach Marco Reus. never won the Super Cup. They played in it last season because they won the DFB Pokal last season, or I guess 2 years ago. And they played Bayern and they lost to Bayern. But this year, looking for revenge, I guess, to win the Super Cup again. The transfers. So transferred in for Leipzig. Apologies if I butcher any names. These are very long and confusing last names. I'll try my best. Transferred in Christoph Baumgartner, Il Chadle Bishabu. It sounds like a dog breed. Bishabu. Fabio Carvalho, Lois Openda, and Javi Simon Simons. They transferred out Christopher Nkunku. He went to Chelsea. I'm so sad. My boy Dominic Szoboszlai is gone from Leipzig. If you know from last season on the channel, he was my boy for Leipzig. Sad to see him go, but that's okay. Josko Guardiol and then Marcel Halstenberg transferred out. This is an interesting stat. So the last time, Leipzig are the DFB Pokal winners, right? So the last time the DFB Pokal winner beat the Bundesliga champion in the Super Cup was in 2015 when Wolfsburg beat Bayern on penalties in 2015. So it's been a long time. How many years has that been? Like 8 years since that's happened? We got another set piece here for Leipzig, kind of in the same spot where they scored their first goal. So let's see if Bayern can learn from their mistake and defend better. I'm sure Tuchel he's probably standing on the sideline right now yelling at his team. Here we go. They whip it in. Oh, it goes all the way through. And it'll be a goal kick. No, it's a corner. Who took a touch on it? Alfonso touched it. So we have corner for Leipzig. The jersey game today for both teams is very strong. You gotta love the jerseys. Here we go, the in-swinger bouncing in the box. Cleared away by Bayern. Here's Tell. Interesting back flick there and lost it. But it will be a Bayern throw-in. But yes, and as I mentioned, Leipzig has only won 2 of the last 17 games against Bayern Munich. So you could say Bayern has Leipzig's number. However, last season, as I said, Leipzig didn't lose to Bayern. They got a draw and won. And they won in Munich in that crazy game that we thought it was over for Bayern. Here's the stat about the high scoring. Oh, here we go. Zane! Oh! Gnabry couldn't find his head on it. Or couldn't put his head on the ball. That's what she said. Bit of a crap joke. But it goes out for a Leipzig throw-in. But yeah, the goal stats. So a total of 28 goals have been scored in the last 6 Super Cups, which is an average of 4.66 goals per game in the Super Cup. Oh, looks like Werner got stepped on. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. I played soccer. There's like a soccer league, and I played like a few games, and I got stepped on, and that sucks. And I can't imagine what it's like to get stepped on when you have like studs on, too. And yes, my player to watch. Oh, here, I wrote down Leipzig are confident against Bayern because they didn't lose to them last season. The player to watch for me on Leipzig is Emil Forsberg. Oh, Gnabry! Oh! Tell blasted over the net. That was the best chance for Bayern so far. Gnabry finds Tell right at the penalty spot, basically, and he just skies it. Nah, that's got to be better. I think Bayern, if we could look at the XG, I'm not sure if FotMob has XG, but I think Bayern probably deserve a goal with the chances they've had. I mean, at least, I bet you mid-season, one of those chances goes in. But as I was saying, Leipzig, Emil Forsberg, he has 3 goals and 4 assists in 15 games against Bayern, so kind of like how Musiala has good numbers against Leipzig, Emil Forsberg has really good numbers against Bayern. And head coach Marco Rose for Leipzig, he's known to coach or to win kind of these one-off cup games. He did it with RB Salzburg in 2017, their youth team, the UEFA Youth League title. Did it with RB Salzburg, the senior team, in the Austrian Cup in 19. And then he's won the past 2 DFB Pokals with Leipzig. Sorry, not the past 2, because there's a different coach. He won last season with Leipzig. So see if he can add more. Add the Super Cup to the list. And yeah, that's kind of all the notes I had. Those are kind of setting up Leipzig and Bayern. I mean, if you're Leipzig this season, I would say your goal, get into the top 4, obviously. If you can win, I mean, I would say shoot for 3rd place. Let me know your Bundesliga predictions in the chat. I would assume it's going to be Bayern in 1st, Dortmund 2nd, Leipzig 3rd. I mean, I could see Leipzig, if they have a really good season, be 2nd if Dortmund aren't good this year. But, I mean, I'd go Bayern, Dortmund, Leipzig, and then 4th spot, toss-up. I don't know who's going to be. I know Union Berlin did well last season. Freiburg was kind of pushing for that 4th spot last year, so look for them. It'll be interesting to see. But yeah, let me know your predictions in the chat at home. Those are my expert opinions. Not. Looks like there'll be a foul on Leipzig here. Be a free kick for Bayern. Yeah, Hendricks and Davies were going at it. I think that's a bit of a soft call. Really soft call. Kimmich. Zane. Oh! Almost an own goal! Inches away. Simon almost put it in on his own net. Sane whips in the cross. It bounces around. Simon just puts his toe on it and it hits the post and goes out for a corner. Bayern knocking on the door here. Here's Kimmich to take the corner. Whips it in. And again, right at Blaswich. It is early days, so we gotta give Kimmich we'll give him a break. Oh, that was inches away. They did a little crowd shot there. I feel like everyone who wears glasses in the crowd right now has the same style frames. It's like the fancy, like kind of square frames. Or circle. Some people had the circle frames. Pavard trying to find Gnabry. It'll be a goal kick. So, 29th minute. Well, we got about 15 minutes plus stoppage time left. I think to start the first 10 minutes, it was basically all Leipzig. Bayern has definitely grown into the game, 100%. I'd say they've had the better of the chances the past 20 minutes. Probably deserve a goal if they could finish better. Leipzig, besides their goal, I can't think of a really good chance they've had since the goal. Oh, they're looking for a penalty. VAR was looking at a handball possibility, but there was none. Yeah, Leipzig in the midfield are a bit clunky. And Ulreich's going to play it here. Ulreich. Sorry. Ulreich. Wow, the ball recovery time, 13.5 seconds for Bayern. 26.9 seconds for Leipzig. So Bayern's recovery time to get the ball is... It takes half the time that it does for Leipzig. But it's been a good game so far. I hope you're enjoying yourself at home. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, we're on the road to 150 on the channel. Let people know about it. We will be covering the Bundesliga in its entirety this season. We'll try and do streams maybe once or twice a week. We'll cover like Bayern and Dortmund, and if we have time, we can cover smaller teams as well. But that's the plan for this season, just to cover games once or twice a week on the channel. We also do gaming live streams. I play FIFA. My AFC Richmond career mode is going fantastically, so make sure you check that out. It's linked in the video description. Also, you can head to the YouTube homepage and find it there as well, along with all the other stuff, like we play Fall Guys, we've done GTA, we're doing Red Dead, bunch of stuff. So basically it's just a place to hang out, watch sports, watch me fail at video games. Very chill environment. And yes, so hockey is my main sport that I cover. So once hockey season starts, we will be covering lots of NHL games too. But for the time being, I'm loving the football content, so we'll stick to doing football. It's so much fun. Here's Werner! Ulreich storms out. And here comes Bayern. Gnabry plays it back to Kimmich. Musiala, Lima, Pavard, Gnabry, couldn't find it. Oh, it was there. Back post, he's had to get his foot on it, and it would have been a goal. Will be another corner for Bayern. Also, on the stats, I'm assuming... Let me figure that out. Who's on the left and who's on the right. That would be nice to know. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, Bayern are on the left on the stats that we have up here, and Leipzig are white. So Bayern's red, Leipzig's white. So yeah, possession, Bayern dominating possession right now. That's a good thing. Big chances. Look at the big chances. 3-0 for Bayern. Makes sense to me. Yeah, corner kicks for Bayern. They got to work on corner kicks in training. But here comes Leipzig. Werner goes down. There will be a free kick and a yellow card for Upamecano. Yeah, Upamecano fouled Timo Werner. Dangerous set piece here for Leipzig. I reckon you go for goal here. If this was Messi, he would bury this. And let's talk about Messi for how great has he been for Inter Miami. If there are any MLS people out there, unreal. The turnaround by bringing in Messi to Inter Miami is insane. That team was utter dog shit, and then now they're like everyone wants to watch them, and all they do is win. They haven't lost since he's been there. There we go. Set piece for Leipzig. 35th minute. Right into the wall. And Ulreich's going to catch it. The announcers said there might be a handball on that free kick. Kind of harsh, I think, but we'll see if VAR calls it back. Kimmich falls down. I think it was another foul. We do have Harry Kane on the bench, everybody, for Bayern. I'm not sure if Harry Kane's going to appear because he literally just arrived in Munich. So I'm not sure if they'll play him at all today. We'll see. Here's Fonzie, my boy Fonzie. Speed alert, Sane, meep meep, motherfuckers. 35.97 kilometers per hour. If anyone wants to do that math for me, I work on miles per hour, so I don't know how fast that is, but it sounds fast to me. 36 kilometers per hour. That's got to be really fast. Delict for Davies. He's had a really good game, Alfonso. I think Kimmich have stand out. Whoa, Gnabry! Full-on somersault in the air. Ran into Blaswich. Got up, dusted it off like nothing happened. That looked like it was painful. Pavard. It's in the box! Oh, and Blaswich is going to grab it. Show me the replay of Gnabry getting ragdolled. Oh my gosh. He landed perfectly, though. He landed right on his ass. So that's how you want to land if you're going to flip over. Yeah, let me know on the chat. How do you think Bayern is going to do this season? Do we think they're going to rebound and be the Bayern Munich that we know? Or are we going to see more of what we saw last season where we're going to have up and down performances? Davies for Gnabry. Down the left wing. Whips in a cross and it goes out for a corner. How many corners is that today? That's got to be 4 or 5. Fat Mob says 3. Oh, it wasn't a corner. It was a throw-in. Or maybe they took it short. Another foul. We got Simone down for Leipzig. He's grabbing his face. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, Pavard landed on his head. Yeah, that's not a foul. Just Pavard landed on his head and he fell down. Yeah, that'll hurt. They got the medics out there. Look at that. We got Thomas Müller, Manuel Neuer. Looking very dapper in the crowd today. Hopefully we get to see Manuel Neuer this season. As you know, for my AFC Richmond career mode, he's the keeper for me. Big fan of his. I love Thomas Müller as well. Simone made the weirdest face ever. I hope someone at home clips that and puts that on Twitter. Oh, yeah, he's got a big mark on his head, Simone. It's like bruised. Well, it's probably a rash. Probably a rash from hitting the turf or the grass. He'll be fine, though. He'll be fine. Bayern looking to nick a goal here late in the first half. We'll see if they can do it. Cross by Pavard. He's the crossing machine. It's always Pavard. There's Musiala. Draws a foul. Excellent job by Musiala. Edge of the box. Free kick for Bayern. Kimmich, we got to do better, Kimmich. It hasn't been good today so far. We got to deliver a nice cross here. Everyone on their feet at the Allianz Arena. Kimmich whips it in, goes back post, and it'll be another corner, just on the opposite side. Well, proper corner. Yeah, Upamecano heads it, and I think he heads it off the Leipzig defender. But here's, I believe that's Sané gonna take it on the right side. Leroy Sané. In-swinger, headed away by Leipzig. Kimmich is going to track it down. Oh, let it go for a throw-in. Kimmich for Davies. Oh, that's a good point. The announcer made a good point there. Davies' contract apparently is up at the end of the season, so... You got to keep him or ditch him. You got to keep Davies. I think he's such a good fit for the team. Although I would love to see Fonzie on Dortmund. I think I would love to see that too. Imagine you have Fonzie and then you got Karim Adeyemi. Talk about meep Roadrunner team there. Be a foul again on Bayern. I don't know who the ref is, but he's given lots of kind of ticky-tack fouls for Leipzig. Yeah, I don't know if that's a foul. Lima was the guilty party. Oh, the spin! And it's in for Leipzig! Wow! The spinorama shoots it low right corner. And I think it was Danny Olmo with the goal, and it's 2-0 for Leipzig. Right on halftime. Unbelievable. You could say Leipzig have had 2 chances this game, and they've buried both of them. And once again, off a set piece, off a little free kick. Terrible defending. I think that was De Ligt. And it is Danny Olmo with the goal. Yeah, De Ligt. He just didn't want to... He didn't want to give up a penalty. And then Danny Olmo goes 5-hole on Ulreich. Oh, unbelievable. That was a good spinorama, though, by Danny Olmo. And then De Ligt just didn't want to give up a penalty, so he didn't put in a strong challenge. But if you're Bayern Munich, that's a devastating goal. I feel like you've basically... I don't want to say dominated the second half of the first half, if you know what I mean. But I mean, look at the stats on your screen there. I mean, in terms of like big chances to score goals, Bayern have had like 3 to 4 just golden chances to put the ball in the back of the net and just couldn't finish. They've been knocking on the door. Leipzig have basically been defending and countering, and just off a pretty harmless set piece, Leipzig make it 2-0. We got 3 minutes added on here, so we'll go to 48. Free kick for Bayern. Musiala goes down. Let's look at the possession stats. 72% for Bayern. 28? 28 for Leipzig. Looks like Kimmich is going to take it. Come on, Joshua. Whip it good. Oh, he leaves it for Sane. Head it away, and it'll be a corner. Sane to take it. While we have a moment, let me know what you think at home. I give Bayern Munich's jerseys a 10 out of 10. I think those are sexy, to put it nicely. Leipzig's jerseys are amazing as well. I mean, I give those a 10 out of 10 too. I mean, those are both teams, perfect jerseys. I think that'll be a goal kick. I might have to get my hands on this Bayern Munich jersey. I would love to have a jersey from all the Bundesliga teams. That'd be a nice like collection to have. Over time, we'll do it. Definitely over time. Beautiful stadium, too, in Munich. That is a gorgeous stadium. Here comes Leipzig. Here's Werner. Schlager. Olmo doinks it in. Back post. Lays it off. Shot gets blocked. I think it was blocked by De Ligt. But Leipzig looking at us third goal here. Wow, what a play. Can they finish it? Excellent defense by Bayern. That was a gorgeous one-touch play there for Leipzig. That was Simmons and Openda. Little 1-2. Give and go. And that was Upamecano with that play defensively. Excellent. Hopefully, Ulreich is okay for Bayern. Kind of got ran into. Dani Olmo to take the corner. We've hit the 3 minutes, so this is going to be the last action here of the first half. We're still going to play. Here's Werner. And that goes over the bar. Way over the bar. And that is going to do it for the first half. Harry Kane is like, his face tells you, like, what the fuck did I get myself into with Bayern? I thought we were champions at Bayern. Down 2-0 to Leipzig. You can't say they haven't played well, Bayern, besides the first 10 minutes of the first half. I thought they looked kind of shaky, and Leipzig controlled the play the first 10-15 minutes. They got the goal off that set piece, Leipzig, early. That kind of set the tone a bit. Then Bayern were kind of pushing. Had 3 or 4 golden chances to score. Lots of crosses in the box, corner kicks. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of those free kicks were wasted. But definitely, I mean, if I wish we could see the XG somewhere, if there's an XG stats. Maybe on FotMob's app they have XG. But if I had to predict the XG for this game, I'd say Leipzig XG of like 1.5 maybe, and then Bayern's XG has to be like at least like 2 or something. But let's see if I can find that. Stats. Do we have XG? Does FotMob have XG? I don't think we do. We do not. All they have is big chances missed. That's okay. Oh wait, FotMob, we gotta get XG on your app. Download XG on your app. We need expected goals, but that's okay. Let me stop the clock. We'll step aside here and take a break. Stretch the legs. Do what you ever got to do at halftime. Maybe we'll see a Harry Kane debut in the second half. I think we all would want to see that. But let's do my spiel. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner, we're on the road to 150 on the channel. We're going to cover Bundesliga all season long. We'll do a couple streams a week, ideally. We'll do Bayern and Dortmund games mostly. I'm also down to do any other teams that you want, so send me a DM on my Twitters. @GrantAkeem is the handle. Insta, TikToks, @Akeem. Send me DMs. Put it in the comment section. Let me know, because at the end of the day, the channel is for you guys at home. So let me know what you guys want to watch, and I'm totally down to do it. But yes, give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. Click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. If you want to join our Discord, it's basically a place for you guys to hang out kind of after hours to talk about whatever. And you can give me advice on like games you want me to do or things you want me to change or, you know, whatever. We have a suggestion box thing on Discord too. If you want to get merch or make a donation, all of those links in the video description. Like I said, we'll step aside here for about 10 minutes. We'll be back for the start of the second half. We shall see if Bayern Munich can make the comeback here in the second half. I think they're totally capable of doing it. They got the firepower. I think what we saw in the first half was a Bayern team that was kind of unconfident a little bit, shaking off the rust. We should see a more clinical Bayern Munich team, I believe, in the second half. But this basically is kind of a preseason game, so you never know what you're going to get. Life is like a preseason game. To quote Forrest Gump, you never know what you're going to get. I believe Forrest Gump said that. Right. Step aside. We'll see you guys for the start of the second half.
Just sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be my user. When I was a river, tried it came to rain and I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so angel sent from up above. I feel it coursing through my blood. Life is a drink, your life's about to make the stars come out.
Drink from me, pour on a symphony.
When I'm low, 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 I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become.
Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Ain't nothing that 100 million boys could ever do. I pressed the plains down in Africa. Shout out Africa. Is it Africa by Toto? I think that's the song. Shout out that song. I'm not a big fan of it. I just find it funny. If you like that song, let me know. But good to be back. Second half here. 2-0 for Leipzig. We're going to see lots of changes here, looks like, for Bayern. I'll get those updated for you once I know who's on and who's off. But if you are new to the channel, let's consider subscribing if you want. You don't have to, but feel free. Bottom right-hand corner. Watchalongs for the Bundesliga all season long. Get the clock ready. We'll do about a couple a week, once or twice a week. I coined myself the Bundesliga enthusiast. Off in the second half. I'm not an expert on the Bundesliga. I'm very new to watching German football. I started during lockdown and I fell in love with it. And I've been watching it ever since. And I thought, why not do YouTube streams? I was a bit scared because, as I said, I'm not an expert, but I'm having so much fun covering it, and it's just a fun league to watch, and I'm happy to do it with all you guys at home. Thank you for tuning in. Love you guys so much. Let me get those subs here. They should have updated by now. Maybe if I go to... Here we go. De Ligt has come off for Min Jae Kim, the new signing. I believe he's from Napoli, correct? Or am I mistaken? I believe that he's from Napoli. I have that in my notes. Yes, I'm correct. I'm smart, everybody. And then we have Pavard came off for Mazaroi. And then... Conrad Lima, who I think probably has the best name I've ever heard in my entire life. Conrad Lima. I think that goes down as one of the best names I've ever heard. Is off for Kingsley Coman. Oh, here's Gnabry! Oh, cleared away by Leipzig. It will be a quarter. Oh, Serge Gnabry. He's been sniffing. He's been sniffing all game for a goal, and he's getting close. Good shot of there. I think we will see Harry Kane here. I saw him warming up, so I think we will see Harry Kane at some point. But here we go. We got a corner. Let me fix the stats for you. It's a little bit wonky. Kimmich whips it in. Headed away by Leipzig. Fonzie collects it. So athletic, Alphonso Davies. What an athlete he is. Oh! Sane shoots it just wide. Oh, that did not miss by much. Did not miss by much. Maybe about a couple feet or so. Now, let's scroll this up so that looks a lot cleaner. There we go. All about things looking clean on the channel, of course. All about it. God, sounded Canadian there. All about it. But yeah, let me know where you're watching from, everybody. I'm curious. I'm from America, of course. If you couldn't tell. Well, I mean, you probably would guess Canada based off my accent. Me saying a boot. Here comes Leipzig. Corner for Leipzig. Man, Leipzig, they don't get many chances, but when they do, they make them count. Let's see if Bayern can defend better here. Excellent play by Werner, too. I think that was Danny Olmo again. He's all over the pitch. Here we go, the outswinging. The outswinger. And it's going to be recollected by Timo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Timo Werner was on Leipzig, went to Chelsea, correct? And then didn't really do well at Chelsea. Now he's back at Leipzig. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what happened. I'm not... I watch a bit of the Premier League, but not a lot. Definitely more Bundesliga. Here's Gnabry. He's got Tell. Goes to him. Oh, and he missed. Oh, Tell. Glorious chance. Pass was maybe just about, I don't know, a foot ahead of Tell. Couldn't get his foot on it. Oh, glorious chance. Oh, just missed. And then Coman goes down. I wonder if that's a foul. It is a foul. Free kick for Bayern here. Dangerous spot. Whip it. Whip it good, Kimmich. I like the new buzz cut by Kimmich as well. Whips it in. Headed away. Falls for Sane. And it's miles over the bar. We've seen that before this game. Ay, 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 Derek Ray likes to say. Man, I don't know about you guys, but for me, Bayern Munich probably has the best goal song ever. I really want to hit the Yabba Dabba Doo today. I really want to hit the Yabba Dabba Doo celebration. So, Bayern Munich, we got to get a goal here on this stream, in this game. Please. I'm like itching to hit the Yabba Dabba Doo. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're gonna find out when they score. Yeah, throw in for Bayern. But I'm just so excited for this season in the Bundesliga. It's just, I love this league. It's just be so much fun. And it's also nice doing these streams because I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot, like in America, there's not many people who watch the Bundesliga in America. So it's nice to be on a platform where we can, have like an English speaking, channel and watch the Bundesliga together. So very, very grateful to be here with everyone today. And to provide some platform where we can all connect with each other. I think it's great. Upamecano. Trying to find Gnabry, could not. All Bayern, once again, kind of how the first half went mostly. Bayern controlled the play. Leipzig just countering. Oh, Sane got pushed. They get pushed in the box. Referee says, no call. Werner Upamecano won that race. Yes, here's Gnabry. Sane. Oh yeah, Bayern, they just look so much quicker and snappier this half. Sane. Doinks it back post. Fonzie. Oh, cleared away. Musiala couldn't get there. Kimmich's gonna grab it, but I think offsides. I think Fonzie was offsides. This is so much better from Bayern Munich, everybody. Quicker, faster, snappier, more entertaining. Insert any adjective you want. Way better. And it's all going to come down to if Bayern can finish. They've had the chances. They can't find a way to finish. Which is surprising given the talent they have on this team. But it is basically a preseason game, so I'm not going to read too much into it. Because it's the first competitive match of the year. But I am very excited to see Harry Kane come on. I think we all are. We'll see when Thomas Tuchel decides to put him on. I bet you he'll probably get like 15, 20 minutes today. It's got to be a foul, Raf, and it will be a free kick for Leipzig. Also, let me know what team do you support in the Bundesliga. Let me know in the live chat. I know I'm wearing this. I got this because I love the tracksuit. I teased it. It's the whole tracksuit. Oh, there it is. I saw the players wearing it on the last day of the season, and I'm like, I gotta have this. It just looks so cool. Got it from Adidas. Was on sale as well because it was the end of the season. But even though I am wearing this, I do like Dortmund as well. I like players on both Dortmund and Bayern because I love Alphonso Davies. I love Kimmich. I love Müller. I love Manuel Neuer. On Dortmund, I'm a big fan of obviously Gio Reyna, American. They had Pulisic before. I loved Sancho when he was on the team. Obviously, he's gone. I loved Haaland, but he's gone. I love Adeyemi, Marco Reus. I'm trying to think of anyone else. I love their coach, Edin Terzic. Edin Terzic just seems like the coolest, chillest dude, head coach I've ever seen. Like, that's a guy you want to go to the pub with and have a beer with, is Edin Terzic. There we go, Sane to take the corner. The in-swinger. Bouncing in the box. Goes all the way across. Kimmich is going to grab it. Sorry, it's Kimmich, not Kimmich. Kimmich. I'm going to work hard this season on pronouncing these names right. Kimmich. Allianz Arena, the crowd are really into it. I'm not sure what they're saying, but I can tell they're really into it. Also, I think the crowds in Germany gotta be the best in Europe. Or honestly in any league I've watched. Every team, it's always a sellout. Always loud, always packed. It's awesome. We don't have that in America. We don't get that in America. Sane gets tackled. Here comes Leipzig on the counter. You got Werner down the left wing. Goes to him. Plays it back. Excellent tackle by Kimmich. Here's Musiala. Look at Musiala go. Plays it for Sane. Goes wide. Coman. Matisse Tell. Back for Kimmich. Cross. Oh, Musiala over the bar. That's, if I had to sum up Bayern today, that's basically what's been going on. Good chances, but it's skied over the bar. Sky full of stars. Sky full of bars for Bayern today. Skied over the bar. That's like the B-side Coldplay song. Sky full of stars, skied over the bar. Bayern Munich story. We got a fan shouting for Harry Kane. I'm looking at the 70th minute to see Harry Kane come on. There he is. He's warming up. Interesting. Harry Kane is only the third Englishman ever to play for Bayern. So apparently Bayern Munich have an anti-England agenda. English agenda. Oh, you throw in for Leipzig. What is this? Heart of Stone with Gal Gadot? On Netflix? Anyone seen that? I'm seeing that on the advertisement here. Heart of Stone. On Netflix. Never heard of it. I respect Gal Gadot. I remember she was Wonder Woman. I watched that movie. Very nice. I haven't watched Netflix in forever. I used to watch it quite a bit. I just feel like a lot of the shows on Netflix, the Netflix originals, are kind of average. Apple TV Plus definitely has better TV shows. Shout out Ted Lasso. Musiala. Tell. Save. Blast switch. Rebound. It goes wide. I thought it might have gone in, but it goes wide. Oh, it's just not going to happen for Bayern, is it, today? They seem snake-bitten. Another great build-up. Musiala for Tell. Shot, save, blast switch. Musiala on the rebound, and it goes just wide. Oh, I think it was actually toe-poked by that Leipzig defender. Harry Kane encouraging the players. Hopefully Musiala is okay. Looks like they are. That's got to be a corner. We got a live shot of Harry Kane sprinting around the pitch now. I think he's going to come on. He's taking off the top, the training top. Looks like Harry Kane's going to get about, I don't know, a half hour. A little less than a half hour. Fantastic. This is what Bayern need. His finishing ability. Hopefully he can finish, because no one on Bayern today can. We got subs for Leipzig incoming too. Here's Kingsley Coman out wide. Kimmich, good ball for Sane, heads it in the box. Mazraoui, will be a corner. Yes, it will. It's got to be like, I don't know how many corners we've had today. Does it say on FOTMob? This is the 8th corner of the day. Thomas Tuchel giving the instructions to Harry Kane. But before we get to Harry Kane, Sane to take the corner. In-swinger comes in, headed away by the first man. And I always say, if you can't get it past the first man, why are you taking corners? Harry Kane, Harry Kane, Harry Kane is the chance. Mazwawi? I think I'm saying that right. Live chat, help me out if I'm saying that wrong. Mazwawi? Yeah, I said, what did I say at the start? 4-3 Bayern win today? That ain't happening, I'll tell you that. I still could see Bayern, if Harry Kane comes on and does his magic, I could see Bayern getting 3 goals. They've had boatloads of chances this game. Boatloads. Here's the moment. Allianz Arena, everybody on their feet. Bayern Munich needed a striker ever since Lewandowski's left. They finally got it. England's captain, Harry Kane's going to come on. There he is. Tell's coming off. Kane is on. Everyone has their cell phones out. Oh, Derek Ray said he's the most expensive signing ever. It must be in Bundesliga history or something. I saw a tweet by Fabrizio Romano. I think, was it 100? Was it 100 million euros? Or am I just making that up? Someone in the chat let me know how much the transfer fee was. But I think I saw that from Fabrizio. We also have substitutes for Leipzig. Let me get that to you now. If my bloody iPad cooperates. There we go. So Leipzig, we have Timo Werner is coming off. Benjamin Sesko is coming on. We have Openda coming off. Yusuf Poulsen coming on. And then, as I said, Matthias Tell coming off for Harry Kane. Let's see if Harry Kane can get a hat-trick here and save Bayern and win the Super Cup. What a debut that would be. It'll be interesting to see. Let's see if he has kind of the Messi effect. Because I believe when Inter Miami was playing... I forgot what team they were playing. I forgot. But in Messi's first game when he came on, they were losing... I think they were losing 2-1, I think. And then Messi scored the free kick at the end to tie it. Or was it to win it? I think he scored 2 goals to win it. But anywho, here comes Leipzig. We'll see if Harry Kane has the same effect. Maybe a corner for Leipzig. Schlager took the shot. What a great name that is. What's your name? My name is Schlager. Schlager. By the way, drinking raw kombucha. Can we see that? Haven't had this in a long time. Highly recommend. Very good. So if you want light kombucha, feel free. I didn't realize. I think this has alcohol in it. Because it's fermented, so. Corner comes in for Leipzig. Leipzig appealing for handball. It's a penalty for Leipzig. Penalty for Leipzig. I feel like we're watching a repeat of last season's game when Leipzig was playing in Munich. It's all going wrong for Bayern Munich. And clear handball. Mazraoui got the hand up. That's a clear pen. Unbelievable. I think this is it. I think this is the game. We need a save from Ulreich, everybody. Unbelievable. Danny Olmo's going to take it. I'm not sure how good Ulreich is good at saving penalties, but we need a save here, everybody. If you want this game to be close. I think Kimmich was getting into it a bit there. Here we go. Danny Olmo against Ulreich to make it 3-0 for Leipzig. We got the bear mascot for Bayern behind the net trying to suss him out. And it's in for Leipzig. Hat trick for Danny Olmo. 3-0 in the Super Cup. And I think that's game over for Bayern. Unbelievable. 3 chances, 3 goals for Leipzig. Bayern Munich, I mean, take a look at the screen there. According to Bob, they've had 5 big chances. I might up that to 6 or 7. I've gotten nothing from it. Wow. This is not what Bayern Munich wanted. After last season's lackluster performances, this is not what you wanted to see from the boys in red, or the boys in white today. They were in the throwbacks. But yeah, it's good job for Danny Olmo. Got the hat trick. Easily man of the match for Leipzig. And I tell you what, Leipzig, I mean, if you look at the overall record, I think Leipzig has only beaten Bayern twice in the past 17 games. But if we go back to last season, they drew at Red Bull Arena. Leipzig beat Bayern in the penultimate day of the Bundesliga 3-1, where we all thought Bayern was done and dusted, and we thought Dortmund were going to win. Did not happen. Today, 3-0. So that's 3 times in a row, Leipzig unbeaten against Bayern. And I think that kind of, we got a foul here on Bayern. That definitely puts a damper on the Harry Kane substitution coming on. I doubt we'll see Harry Kane much now. We'll see. Let's see if they can get Harry Kane a goal. I want 1 goal, please, because I really want to hit the Yabba Dabba Doo celebration. But if it's got to wait for next weekend, that's fine. We got 20 minutes left, so I've seen crazier things happen. 3 goals in 20 minutes, definitely possible, but it just has the feeling it's just, no matter what the Bayern Munich do, they could have an open net and they'd probably miss it just based on the turn of events that's happened today. They just can't finish. What a ball that is! Here comes Leipzig! Leipzig! Oh, what a save! What a block! Offside flag was up anyways, but what a block. Let me make sure I get his name right. It's the new signing from Napoli, Kim Min-jae. Excellent block by him. Saved a goal, but it was offsides. Excellent job by him. Coman goes down, and it's the first yellow of the day for RB Leipzig. Danny Olmo, all over the score sheet, gets a yellow card, gets the hat trick. Yeah, it's a yellow. That's give him a yellow. At this point in the game, it was probably an accumulation of fouls that got him the yellow. FIFA 24. Once FIFA 24 comes out, we gotta do another career mode. I'm loving my AFC Richmond career mode on FIFA on 23. On FIFA 23 that I'm doing right now. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, maybe after the stream ends, head to my YouTube homepage. We're doing an AFC Richmond career mode. It's been so much fun. We've done 10 episodes. It's been awesome, so check it out if you want. We do lots of gaming stuff on this channel as well. Just a chill place to hang out and have a good time, basically, is all that it is. So tell your friends and family. Feel free to subscribe if you want. Bottom right hand corner. Just so much fun. I love doing these streams. I absolutely love it. So I hope you at home are having a great time as well. So happy that Bundesliga is coming back. Starts off with the Super Cup, of course. And I just saw that it's the 60th season of the Bundesliga. So happy birthday to the Bundesliga, turning 60. You look great for 60, I tell you what. Cross and Blaswich. Easy save for him. Now you wonder, Thomas Tuchel last season was definitely under the hot seat after what happened last year, because the results did not go Bayern's way at all really last season under Tuchel. They did win the Bundesliga in the end, but got knocked out of Champions League, knocked out of the DFB Pokal, and were handed the title last season. So is it a good start to Tuchel's campaign this season? But it's early days, and a game that is not meaningless, but preseason game, I would call it. It's a competitive preseason game. Blaswich will grab it here. The fans in Munich look pissed off to me. They don't look happy at all. We gotta take a look at the poll, actually. Let's take a look at the poll and see what you guys think. I said Bayern were gonna win today, but it looks like Leipzig are all but have this game done and dusted. Might have a chance here. Here comes Musiala. Dipsy doodling. That'll be a quarter. Let's take a look at the poll. %80 of you. We got 20 votes. Thank you everybody for voting. That's incredible. Kimmich to take the corner. Better. Headed wide, and it will be a goal kick. But in the poll, 80% said Bayern Munich. I was in there too. I said Bayern as well. 20% said RB Leipzig. Congrats to you 20% who said Leipzig. I thought Bayern were going to right the ship in this game, but it looks like they're going to wait until the first day in the Bundesliga. Who do they play in the Bundesliga? If anybody knows, let me know who Bayern plays, or I can just look it up. Andrew, we got comments. Andrew says, how you doing? I'm doing well, Andrew. Thank you for stopping by and tuning in. Back at it with football. Here's Gnabry. Come on, save Blaswich. Falls for Kimmich. Mazwai. Come on. Back for Mazwai. He's Kimmich. Shoot it. Right at Blaswich. 15 minutes to go. And it's just not looking good for Bayern. Yeah, they've had really good shots, but all of them that have been on net have been right at Blaswich. Like, he hasn't really had to make a big-time save or anything. And I heard that it looks like Leon Goretzka is going to come on at some point here. And Andrew was saying, how's family these days? Family's good. Everyone's good. We're all doing well. Hope your family's doing well too, Andrew. Yeah, I told you guys, look out for Emil Forsberg because he has Bayern's number, but I should have told you guys, look out for Danny Olmo on a hat trick. Here's Coman. Mazwai. That's a fun name to say. Serge Gnabry. Gnabry goes for Kane in the box. Shot gets blocked. Leipzig will clear it out. Schlager shepherds it out. Uh-oh. Leipzig to make it 4. Here they come. Simone. Here's Simone. Top of the box. Little doink. And Davies will clear it away. Andrew says, I just stopped by to say hi and hit the like before my phone died. Sounds good, Andrew. We got 14 minutes left. Yeah, everybody at home, let me know who you think man of the match is, what your overall thoughts on the game are. I don't see Bayern coming back at all and getting 3 goals. It looks like they're uninterested. It looks like they've kind of thrown in the towel a bit. Understandable. We have more substitutes. I'm assuming Leipzig are going to bring on a lot of their reserves at this point. See if I can get those subs for you. They'll come in. I think Danny Olmo is going to get a curtain call here. Excellent day at the office for Danny Olmo. The hat trick in a Super Cup. Not too shabby for Danny Olmo. Yeah, 2 goals, kind of offset pieces, and then the penalty. You know what I just realized today? I normally would have to hook up, because I have an Apple TV device to stream like on my TV in my bedroom. But what's hooked up to my monitor right now when I game is my Xbox. I didn't realize on the Xbox they have an ESPN app, and you can basically use it like a Apple TV or Roku with all the streaming stuff. So yeah, I'm streaming this game off the Xbox, and it works perfectly. Thank you, Xbox. Makes my life a lot easier. That's a good point. So you could buy like a PS5 or the new Xbox, and then that would be your entertainment device where you could game and watch like Netflix, Hulu, or everything. You don't really need a separate device. I'd rather do that. Save the money. Just get a PS5 and then you're set for everything. But I do have to upgrade my Xbox. I have an Xbox One and I really, really want to upgrade it. It's like 10 years old. I'm debating whether to get the Xbox or the PS5, so let me know at home what you prefer. What's better? Thoughts on it. I'm leaning towards Xbox because I have all Xbox games, but I'm down to just make the switch. I'm not afraid to make the switch. Here comes oh, that's not Musiala. It is Musiala. Goes wide for Coman. Kingsley Coman. Mazwai. Whips it in, and Blaswich is going to grab it. We got the subs in. Kimmich has come off for Goretzka for Bayern. For Leipzig, we got a couple subs. Danny Olmo is off for Fabio Carvalho. And then Javi Simons is off for Emil Forsberg. Forsberg, that guy who I talked about earlier. We got a player down for Leipzig, grabbing the ankle. Probably got stepped on. Looked like it was Schlager who's down. Ooh, yeah, harsh tackle by Musiala on Schlager. That's a tough challenge. Well, he'll be okay. He'll be okay. And then Andrew says, Jay's game is on. They had a ceremony for Jose. It's really so good, and it's amazing. Very nice. I'm not sure of the Jose you're talking about, but that is fantastic. We got 10 minutes left. Here's Alphonso Davies. Whip it in, baby. Whip it in, Fonzie. They got 2 on them. We have free kick for Bayern. Good job by Fonzie. Very good game, in my opinion. Alphonso Davies, who's done well for us. For Bayern. I'm looking at Harry Kane. I'm looking for Harry Kane here. Serge Gnabry's going to take it. There we go. He whips it in. And back post. Musiala. Sorry, that was Mazwai. Oh. Goes wide. Mazwai heads it just wide. Back post. Excellent cross by Gnabry. Totally unmarked. Kind of back post there. And Just heads it wide, and I mean that's to sum up Bayern today. That's Bayern. You got to give credit to all the Bayern Munich fans. In America, everybody would have left the stadium by now, but we still got... I mean, I can't... I'm sure there's empty seats, but I have a hard time finding one. Still packed. Packed house. And also, Leipzig looking for history. The last time... So if you don't know, Leipzig won the DFB Pokal, because some people might not know this. Leipzig won the DFB Pokal... Bayern won the Bundesliga, and that's the German Super Cup. The winners of both of those, both of the competition, and who won the league, play each other in the Super Cup. The last time the DFB Pokal winner beat the Bundesliga winner in the Super Cup was 2015, when Wolfsburg beat Bayern in penalties. So it's been 8 years since what is about to happen in 7 minutes has happened, where the DFB Pokal winner beat the Bundesliga champion. And it will be Leipzig's first Super Cup win, barring a miracle for Bayern. Here's Gnabry. Tried to flick it for Fonzie, could not. Here's Musiala. Gotta be a foul ref, and it will be another free kick for Bayern. We got more subs going on. Leipzig going to the bench. Henriks is coming off, and Klosterman is coming on. I remember Klosterman from last season. Very good player. Now, I tell you what, Leipzig are going to be a good team this year. Don't count out Leipzig to kind of challenge... maybe second or maybe first a little bit. They might make a push this season. You never know. And then Andrew said it was Jose Bautista. I do know Jose Bautista. Cross comes in. Here's Musiala. Will it be a corner? I think it'll be a goal kick. And it will be. We have 5 minutes left. I don't think there'll be much stoppage time, maybe like a minute. But I just want to say before we go, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. This has been a fun day, even though the game wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. It was still fun. I really wanted to hit my Yabba Dabba Doo celebration, but that's okay. We'll save it for next weekend. And if you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner. We're covering the Bundesliga all season long. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child, to quote whatever band sang that song. Bundesliga will do gaming streams, a bunch of things on the channel. Just a chill place to hang out. So please tell your friends and family about it. The goal is just to unite people, bring people together. That's my goal with the channel. And basically, I want to bring together as many people as possible, and we can all hang out and have a good time together. That's the aim of the channel. So feel free to let people know about it. But yes, this has been so much fun. Hopefully you're having fun at home. Been a good day. Harry Kane's debut, not as magical as we all would have hoped. Hasn't really seen the ball. He had one shot that got blocked. You thought at 2-0, Harry Kane coming on. There was so much energy in the stadium. And then Danny Olmo took that energy, took it behind the barn, and shot it right in the head. And the energy has evaporated from the stadium. Mazraoui can't keep it in. Throw in for Leipzig. This kombucha is amazing. You gotta try this kombucha. Lemon berry kombucha. Highly recommend. I think you can find it at your local supermarket. Yeah, kombucha is fermented tea so as naturally occurring alcohol. There you go. I'm getting so drunk off kombucha. Very nice, very nice. If they want to sponsor me, if Synergy Raw Kombucha wants to sponsor me, I'm down. Hit me up, Raw Kombucha. Hit me up. We'll get a... That would be like my drink that I sponsor. Drink Raw Kombucha. Keeps me going for my live streams. What a flick. And here comes Leipzig. Here comes Leipzig. Make it 4! Saved by Ulreich. Great save by Ulreich. Leipzig could have made it 4, but they get stoned. Who was that for Leipzig? Seco? Celso? Seco? Either way, still 3-0. Andrew says, that's a good drink. What's in it? I can read the ingredients. We got the corner kick for Leipzig, though. I'll read this quick. Kombucha culture, black tea, green tea, kiwi juice, strawberry juice, blueberry juice, raspberry juice, Meyer lemon juice, fresh pressed lime juice, and 100% pure love, baby. That's what it says. And it's fermented. It's basically fermented like fruits, so it has like alcohol in it. That's what alcohol is, or wine. So yeah, I'm not sure if you drink you probably can't get a buzz from drinking kombucha. You probably have to drink a lot to get a buzz from kombucha. But really nice. Leipzig had a chance here, just missed. 90th minute. Come on, Bayern. Let's get a goal here. Let's get a goal. A sympathy goal, please. I want to hit my yabba dabba doo. Might have to wait for next week. Let me take a look at this Bundesliga schedule and see what game we can do next week. Or games. We can definitely do multiple. I got nothing going on next week. Bundesliga. It's the Bundesliga. The best league in the world. Ooh, Friday night football. Let's do it, baby. Werder Bremen and Bayern. We're doing that game. Friday night football. Bayern and Bremen, 100%. And then on Saturday, we got Dortmund and Köln. Let's do both of those games next weekend. How about that, everybody? Werder Bremen, Bayern, Friday, Dortmund, Köln, Saturday. Get in. That'll be your Bundesliga watch-alongs next week. Match day 1. 2 minutes added on here. Andrew says, see ya up. See ya, Andrew. Thank you for stopping by. And obviously during the week, we'll have my gaming streams sprinkled in Monday to Friday. I might do 2 streams on Friday. It'd be fun to do like a FIFA stream during the day, like in the morning, and then we could do that stream. Or we could flip-flop it, do that stream, and then do a late night FIFA or whatever. I gotta sprinkle in Red Dead too. Definitely sprinkle in Red Dead. Yeah, I think this half, Bayern Munich, I think they had hope when it was 2-0. They were still pushing. Harry Kane came on. They were still pushing. Once the penalty was given for the handball, it was all over. And his Bayern just looked like they're just going through the motions, no energy. Just passing it about here. Oh, excuse me. The kombucha's making me burp. I got the kombucha burps. The kombucha burps. That'd be a good t-shirt idea. Kombucha burps. I've got the kombucha burps. Any designers out there, hit me up. And that is it. RB Leipzig are your 2023 German Super Cup winners for the very first time. They dethrone Bayern Munich 3-0. Look at the XG. Oh, it flashed on the screen there. It was like 1.9 for Leipzig, and Bayern was 1 point something. But Bayern Munich, they're looking to go to win the Super Cup for the 4th time in a row. Could not do it today. No team has ever done it, so that streak is going to last for quite a while. Or that record. Looking for the 4th one. Could not get it. Leipzig get their first one ever. Harry Kane in his debut performance for Bayern. I don't know. I gave it like a C. Didn't do much. Had one shot that got blocked. But I'm expecting a lot from Harry Kane and Bayern Munich this season. I think we all are. But look at Leipzig. Another trophy to add to the case for Leipzig. And for the first time since 2015, the DFB Pokal winner beat the Bundesliga winner in the Super Cup. Last time that happened was Wolfsburg over Bayern in penalties. Didn't take penalties today. But yes, to sum up this game, we'll sum up the game and then do my spiel, then we can all go. I don't know if I'll stick around for the whole trophy presentations because that takes a long time. But to sum up the game, the first, 10, 15 minutes, it was mostly Leipzig controlling the play. They got the early goal. They were buzzing. And then, 15th minute, basically to the end of the half, it switched where Bayern controlled most of the play. They possessed the ball. They were dominant. They got chance after chance after chance and couldn't bury it. Halftime happens. Oh, Leipzig got the goal at halftime, which is any goal right before or after halftime is a killer. Any last-minute goal is a killer. There was still hope, though. Start of the second half, Bayern kept pressing and pressing. More chances. A bar, over the net, or the ball, over the net. I said sky full of stars. It's sky full of bars for, or the ball skied. What was it? It was ball skied. I don't remember. My brain isn't working right now. Rewind it in the stream and you'll find it. It was a clever pun I made after the Coldplay song. Sky full of bars or something. Sky full of balls. Sky full of balls, I think is what I said. The Bayern Munich story. But yeah, and then once the penalty happened, Harry Kane came on. They got the penalty. And that was basically it at 3-0. Dani Olmo, in my opinion, is the man of the match. Let me know who you think the man of the match is in the comment section down below in the live chat. Let's see the player ratings on FotMob. We'll go through the player ratings. Ulreich, 5.8. Alphonso Davies, 7.4. He had a pretty good game today. Was good down the left wing. Had some nice crosses. Drew fouls. I think he had a good game. Matthias de Ligt, kind of a off game for him. 6.4 rating, I think is fair. He kind of gave up the second goal. He didn't want to put in a strong challenge because, it was in the box and he didn't want to give up a penalty. So I'll let Dani Olmo kind of get in and score. Upamecano, 7.2. Pavard, 6.1. Conrad, 6.3. Kimmich, 6.5. Serge Gnabry had a good game, 7.0. Musiala was also very good for Bayern. Very creative young player. His future is bright. Leroy Sané, 6.6. Tel, 6.5. We'll go to the bench here. Coman, 6.4. Kim, 6.6. Mazraoui, 6.5. Harry Kane at 6. Leon Goretzka at 5.9. Didn't really see a lot of these guys, honestly. Kim was good defensively. For RB Leipzig, Blaswich, 8.1. Solid game for him. All the shots were right at him, so nothing crazy there. Henrik, 8.3. Simakan, 7.2. Orban, 6.9. That's nice. Ram, 7.5. Seawald, 6.6. Schlager, It's a Schlagerfest, 7.3. Simone, 6.6. Timo Werner, 7.4. He had a great game. Openda, 6.6. And then Danny Olmo, man of the match, 9.7. Player rating, absolutely smashed it today. So congrats to Danny Olmo on the hat trick. Congrats to RB Leipzig on winning their first ever Super Cup. And for Bayern Munich and Thomas Tuchel, back to the drawing board. Put this performance behind you. Get ready for Werder Bremen and match day 1. And if you're RB Leipzig, what a perfect way to end last season, win the DFB Pokal. Perfect way to start this season, win the Super Cup, and let's see if they can keep the momentum going into the Bundesliga season. I honestly think they have a shot to push for the title this year. I think they have a shot to do it. Not a big one, but I think they do. This Bayern team right now is very flustered. This isn't the same Bayern team that we all know and love. It's just something's weird about Bayern right now, and they're very vulnerable. So I think this could be the... Like we said this last year, right? Dortmund, it's the year. Could be the year again where, you know, Leipzig could really contend here. I think they'll for sure be a top 3 finish. But we'll see. And we'll see how Dortmund does too. Dortmund's always a very, very good team as well. All right, that is it. That's the stream. 3-0 for Leipzig. We'll close this out. The next stream on the channel will be on Monday. We'll do a FIFA stream on Monday. We'll do a FIFA stream on Wednesday. I'll do a Red Dead stream on Tuesday. I might take Thursday off. And then we'll do our Watchalong on Friday. Let me confirm the time here of that game. That is a 2:30 p.m. Eastern start time on Friday, August 18th. SV Werder Bremen, Bayern Munich, match day 1 the Bundesliga. We will do a watch-along for it. That is Friday, August 18th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then, on Saturday, we'll do another watch-along. Borussia Dortmund and Edin Terzic open the season up against FC Köln. That's a home game for Dortmund. Oh, by the way, Bayern Munich, that's a road game for them. Werder Bremen is the home team. Dortmund are the home team against Köln. That is a 12:30 p.m. Eastern start time on Saturday. So that will be the next stream on Saturday. And then we'll take Sunday off and then go back to FIFA on the Monday. That is your schedule for the channel this week. I'm so excited. So happy Bundesliga's back. So happy football's back. Can't wait to get the season started with all of you at home. It's going to be a cracker of a season, if I do say so myself. Thank you for joining me on the journey. Thank you for watching the stream today, for chatting, for voting. It was awesome. Final vote total, 80% Bayern, 20% Leipzig. Great day for Leipzig. Looks like they're doing the trophy presentation here soon. They're playing the Black Eyed Peas. Tonight's gonna be a good night. But yeah, I won't stick around. You can watch this by yourself if you want at home. I might leave it on and watch it. But thank you again, and I always like to end the streams by saying it's a crazy world out there. I'm sending all my love. I think it says love here. Love there. All of it that I can generate to you and to everyone around the world who could use some love right now. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and a fantastic rest of your weekend. I'll speak to you soon. See you guys on Monday for FIFA. If not, I'll see you guys next weekend for Bayern, Werder Bremen on Friday, and Dortmund, Köln on Saturday. Speak to you soon, everybody.